Why did Jesus teach his disciples that the narrow road was the road that leads to life? I believe Jesus was letting them know that you have people who are pursuing the kingdom of Christ, seeking his kingdom, striving for the narrow gate, and then you have everyone else. It's really that simple. Notice a few things Jesus says about the narrow road in Matthew 7. First, there are two entrances. This tells me that the Christian life must be entered into intentionally. It is an intentional move. Notice Jesus says, those who find it are few. Few people find it. You don't just stumble upon this path. You have to seek the narrow gate. You have to petition God for the narrow gate. You have to find the narrow gate. And you come through the narrow gate through repentance and faith. Second, there are two paths. This tells me the Christian life must be lived purposefully. There is a path involved here. There is a way involved here. There is a lifestyle involved here. The questions we ask ourselves here is, what is the fruit in our life? What evidence is there that I follow Jesus? Third, there are two crowds. This tells me the Christian life must be endured patiently. There are those who are going to be on the wide and easy way. We will all want to be on that road at times, but we endure and remain. And we will know we are on the right path when those who are on the wide path hate us. They will despise us. Why? Well, because of conviction, because of the life you're living. People who live in darkness hate light. And when you live in the light, darkness rejects it. Darkness despises it. So don't be surprised when people call you narrow-minded and hateful and judgmental and not loving. And I just want to point out that part of that wide road crowd is a group of people who go to church on a regular basis and speak biblical language. Here's the truth. There are many on the wide road that leads to destruction and have no idea that's the road that they're on. Why? Well, because someone guaranteed them one day that they were no longer on the wide road. They were told that following Jesus was as easy as 1, 2, 3. They were told they said the prayer, so they were in. And all of a sudden, they're walking on the wide road, and every once in a while, they see a glimpse of that narrow road. They see a glimpse of that hard path, and they say to themselves, man, it looks like those people are on a different path than me. And then someone comes along and says, oh no, they're not. That's just a different kind of Christian path. That's just the really committed. Actually, they're just overcommitted. They're taking things way too serious, and they're what we call radical Christians. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that's truth? How can we read Matthew 7 in light of the whole Sermon on the Mount and see Jesus clearly giving us a radical choice here? Clearly saying it's one or the other, and that there's no middle ground, no neutrality in the war, and say that there's any such thing as an overcommitted Christian. No, there are Christians, and then there are not. There is no such thing as a radical Christian. There's no such thing as a nominal Christian. There are Christians, and then there's everyone else. Lastly, there are two destinations. This tells me the Christian life must be completed faithfully. Those who endure until the end will be saved. And here's the good news. Endurance is evidence of your salvation. My friends, drop me a comment below and let me know your thoughts.